African leaders met at Invest in Africa World Summit and EXPO in Abuja to discuss on how to improve economy of African countries. In a speech delivered by Minister of Foreign Affairs, represented by Director of West African Affairs, Mr. Adeshida Foloso, said African countries should not solely rely on imported goods, charging Nigeria and Africans to concentrate on consumable goods.
Jobs creation, as we all know, is a catalyst for inclusive growth. And in order to create jobs, the economy needs to have a vibrant industrial and services sector. This has spurred the government to foster and strengthen the national and subnational productive and industrial sector in the country to increase productivity, employment, and overcome inequalities. In addition, to realize the goals of shared prosperity and inclusive and sustainable economic growth now and in the post-2015 development agenda, government at all levels has been encouraged to embark on various reforms to address the challenges facing human capital development.
Also at the occasion was the ambassador of Tanzania to Nigeria, Mr. Daniel Ole, called on Nigerians to come and invest in Tanzania and East Africa.
We request for Nigerians tourists to come to visit Tanzania and East Africa because there is a lot of room we have an added advantage in tourism in East Africa and in Tanzania in particular. And Nigerians should be visiting, should be happy to visit their brothers.
The coordinator of Invest in Africa World Summit and EXPO 2015, Mr. Angelo Peter, urges foreign investors to hold no fear of coming to Africa. He further advised people to go through the right channel.
We intend that we have Africa as the new frontier. There's no need overemphasizing on insecurity, overemphasizing on the negative side of Africa. The fact remains that we have it. Africa is filled with abundant resources, and the most important thing is how best to harness it. Now, there has been in the past situation where people come in with different intentions and play on the intelligence of Africans, because most of the Africans that are supposed to stand firm against exploitation ignored the fact that if they stand for Africa, they are not only standing for themselves, they are standing for future generations, for our children unborn to enjoy the benefits of what we have. But when you suck the funds and resources, what do you have that will be reserved for the future generation? And that's why I'm so interested in making sure that things are harnessed properly and Africa enjoy the place that is desired of us in the Committee of Nations worldwide. The higher obstacles you have, the greater your chances of making even more money, making business sense. Because businessmen take risk, and when you take risk, you benefit from it. Intelligent risk. Don't just go foolishly into anything, but take the risk. You know that okay, now in Nigeria there are risks, but I tell you, with the kind of population we have here, we have the market. So if you strategize properly, you'll be able to make money. I want to say that we are just going through some transition period in Africa. And sometimes it is painful, especially with the security challenges Africa has been facing. But some of us in Africa will not allow ourselves to be pushed down when we are determined to make things happen in the continent. As you ride along to make it happen in the continent, you meet challenges and you ask yourself, am I doing the right thing? But you have some good friends around that will say, no, you are doing the right thing. Make sure you place African and Africanness in the world map. And no matter what happens along the line, you must excel and survive. That is the stage we are.
The highlight of the event was the exhibition of locally made goods.